Hey there! Ever wondered how streaming giants like Netflix and Amazon Prime Video make money when they're constantly spending billions on content? Let's break it down and see how they're pulling it off, raking in cash, and keeping us glued to their platforms. First up, subscription fees. This is the bread and butter for both Netflix and Amazon Prime Video. You pay a monthly or yearly fee, and in return, you get access to a massive library of shows, movies, and exclusive originals. Netflix keeps it simple, but tiered. You pay more if you want better streaming quality or if you want multiple people to watch on different screens. Amazon Prime Video does things a bit differently. It's bundled with Amazon Prime, so you get free shipping, music streaming, and other perks on top of your TV shows. Basically, they're saying, why leave? We've got everything you need. Let's talk about original content. Creating original shows and movies is expensive, but it's what makes these platforms stand out. Netflix has shows like Stranger Things and Squid Game, while Amazon Prime Video has hits like The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. These aren't just popular shows, they're cultural phenomena. By owning the content, these platforms don't just make money now, they control how, where, and when these shows get used in the future. It's all about finding that one mega hit that gets everyone talking, subscribing, and staying. Next, licensing agreements. Not everything you see on these platforms is original. Netflix and Amazon also pay big bucks to license popular movies and TV shows. For example, they might spend $10 to $30 million on a recent blockbuster, or $2 to $5 million on nostalgic classics like Notting Hill. These licensing deals keep their libraries diverse, so you've always got something to watch. Here's where it gets smart: data-driven decisions. Netflix and Amazon know exactly what you like to watch, how long you watch, and even when you pause. They analyze all this data to figure out what kinds of shows or movies will work. This is why it feels like they're reading your mind. They know what you want before you do. This data helps them avoid flops and focus their money on projects with a high chance of success. Global expansion is another big moneymaker. Both platforms are going international in a big way. Netflix, for example, creates original content in multiple languages, targeting huge markets like India and South Korea. By producing localized content, they attract new subscribers from all over the world. Amazon does the same thing, with subtitles and dubbing, making their shows accessible to everyone. What about merchandise and spin-offs? Ever seen Stranger Things t-shirts or the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel collectibles? That's another way these platforms make money. A hit show doesn't just drive subscriptions, it creates a whole ecosystem of merchandise, spin-offs, and sometimes even live events. Now let's talk about how they manage costs. Yes, they spend billions, but they're smart about it. First, there's economies of scale. Since they have millions of subscribers, the cost per user drops. Second, they sign long-term contracts with creators to lock in prices and ensure a steady content pipeline. Netflix has even built its own studios, cutting down on third-party production costs. What about those exclusive releases? Big-budget, exclusive movies can cost $30 million or more, sometimes even hitting $100 million if they're going for blockbuster vibes. But the payoff is huge if the movie gets everyone talking and drives a wave of new subscribers. Tracking success. Can we trust their numbers? Netflix loves to say this show was watched by millions. But here's the thing, these numbers aren't independently verified. Instead, success is often measured by how many new subscribers a show brings in, how many people binge watch it, or how much buzz it generates online. Basically, if everyone's talking about it, it's a win. How do Amazon and Netflix differ? Amazon Prime Video is part of the larger Amazon ecosystem. They make money not just from subscriptions, but also from pay-per-view rentals, channel subscriptions, and their ad-supported service, Freevee. Netflix, on the other hand, is all about subscriptions and original content. No ads, no rentals, just binge-watching for a monthly fee. Why do some movies only show up on certain platforms? It's all about exclusive licensing deals. For example, a movie like Basic Instinct might be on Netflix in one country but on Amazon Prime in another. Sometimes, though, you'll see the same movie on both platforms. That happens when they negotiate separate deals, usually for different regions. So there you have it. Streaming services are juggling huge investments, smart strategies, and endless data to keep the money rolling in. If this breakdown got you thinking, let us know what else you'd like to explore. Until then, happy streaming.